Question 3A. We've been given some financial information and we've been asked to draw up a break-even chart. And before we can do the chart, we need to fill in this table so we know what we're doing. They've done it in a slightly odd order, so we're looking for sales revenue first. If they sell nothing, they charge you 20 quid. They, of course, get nothing. At 50, they do 50 times 20, so that's 1,000, and then 100 times 20, that's 2,000. Yeah. They're looking at the variable cost next. Sell nothing, £10 each. They're going to cost you nothing. 50 you have to buy at £10 each. It's going to be 500, and 100 at £10 each is going to be 1,000. Just add the two figures. Sorry, no, don't get that. We've got to the fixed costs yet, silly me. So the fixed costs are £450 a week. We know they're fixed, so it's 450, 450, 450. We then can work out our total costs just by adding them together. So 0 plus 450 equals 450, 500 plus 450 equals 950, 1,000 plus 450 equals 1,450. Job done. No marks yet, sadly, but we're ready to fill in the chart. Got our information on our table here. What we're going to do is pop it on a graph. So here we have the blank graph. The first line I always put on is my fixed cost line. You don't have to do it in my order. You won't lose marks. I just find it easier. 450, 450, 450. So I go 0, 450. I go 100, 450. I join them up. I draw a straight line. To get the mark, I label it up fixed cost. The next line I'm going to put on is my total cost line. I know that my total cost will be 450, so where the fixed cost hits the y-axis, and then I will be making the other point and joining them up, and here we have my total cost line, which of course I've labelled so I get my mark. You don't put on the variable cost lines, you put on sales revenue next. So at 0, 0, if I sell nothing, I get nothing. If I sell 50, I get 1,000. I line those two up, and here we go. I have my sales revenue line, and I'm labeling that. So now I've got 3 marks so far. I'm going to get 1 more mark by identifying my break-even point where my sales revenue line crosses my total cost line. I have it here, and then I'm going to identify my area of profit and my area of loss. 1 mark each, please.